Yo, what is going on, guys? I hope everybody is having a great day so far. I'm just gonna go ahead and introduce myself. My name is Joseph. I also go by Northern on Twitter, at Northern at NXRTHERNN. And today, it's my turn to do the interview questions for Pathos. And if you guys enjoy it, make sure you guys leave a like. And if you want to see more from us, just let us know. So I am the general manager of Pathos GG, and we're just gonna answer some questions and maybe get to know about myself and some little questions, the same ones that some of our streamers have been answering. So one of the first questions is, where did I get my name? And Northern kind of came out of nowhere. I kind of was just sitting there in back in the PS3 days, back in MW3. I was kind of just sitting there trying to find something that was how do you say it, unique, and wasn't like something what I had before. I originally went under unforgotten underscore DC, but soon more as I got into the competitive side of COD and more I started playing it, I decided that I wanted a cool name too that like nobody else had and that like was original and unique, and that's kind of where Northern came from. I was part of a team called Northbound, and I kind of thought that I like the name North. It's something super short, super easy, and I'm from North America, like northern U.S. I'm from Michigan, so it kind of made sense. Live right next to Canada, so it made sense, and I put the X there because obviously Northern was taken, and yeah, it's just been the same ever since. Where do I see myself in 5 years? Right now I am a full-time college student, and I'm actually switching my major to nursing this year. So hopefully, finishing a nursing program at my university, and then maybe doing something in that field would probably benefit me more. I have a big passion for helping people and people around me. So I think being a nurse, and my parents, or my mom especially, used to work in the hospital, so I kind of grew up around it, and something that I decided that I would want to do. Something I never thought I'd be doing, something because I started out with a normal business degree of human resource management. But over the last 2 years of being in college, I kind of just realized it wasn't for me, and it's just not what I want to do in life. I don't really want to sit in a desk all day, and you know, it's just not my thing anymore. Next, Xbox or PlayStation. So my story behind this is I'm kind of biased towards PlayStation. I grew up on the Xbox 360, and before that I had a GameCube. So like I never had a PS2 or a original Xbox or anything like that. But when I had my Xbox 360, it worked really well for the first couple months I had it, and then constantly kept getting red rings. So would send it back to Microsoft. We would buy another console. Same thing happened. It was the original OG Xbox. We had to buy like the Wi-Fi adapter and the charger, and like the, what do you call it, the hard drive, and you'd have to put it all on, and it was just a mess. And with the PlayStation, it was more simple. It was a little more pricey up front, but not having to pay for online. And all my friends personally were on PlayStation, so I made the switch after around 2012. I made the switch, or 2011. My bad, 2011. I made the switch, and I never went back and got another console. I had an Xbox One for a little bit in the competitive scene, but I did not like how it felt. Didn't like the menu. Just not a fan. Now I play on PC obviously, but PC is just completely different than consoles. My biggest goal in life. Now, one of my biggest goals that I kind of implement into Pathos, and what I want our creators and our COD players and whatever players we have to also put into their streaming is a lot of people in the world don't believe in doing what you want to do in life, and people will tell you that you should do what you want to do in life, but won't tell you how. And it has a big mental block, especially when it comes to something as big as esports or something as big as content creation, because so many people want to do it, and only so few make it out, and can make it a full-time career and do it for the rest of their life. And I just want people to believe in themselves. Growing up, I didn't really believe in myself as much, and it hindered a lot of what I did. No matter what, esports, sports, just communicating with people. And over time, I realized that like my place, like here, is to help give people their dreams as much as possible, and supporting them no matter what, how crazy it could be. If you want to be the most subscribed Twitch person and you don't even have affiliate yet, go for it, bro. Like you can do it. Like if you put the work in and you put the energy in, you really can do it. And one of my biggest things too is is mental health, and what all this esports does to it. And I think in life, what my true goal would have been, and like what I feel like it is with esports. I feel like I can't compete anymore. I'm getting old. I'm past my prime. It's not my thing anymore. But I've always been interested about like esports coaching at like universities and stuff because it's been a big thing. And I had a really good coach out at Davenport when I went there, and he kind of inspired me to realize that like kids like me who were told that they could never do things, and like you would never get anywhere of just sitting in your room playing games, or doing that, when it's really not that, and it's a lot more, and some people just don't understand it. And I would really love to help people realize that like they can do it, and that no matter what their parents say, what their friends say, what their girlfriend or whatever say, that they can do it. And if they really like it, as long as they put in the steps and they take it little by little, that it's possible. And that's something that I carry around here, and that's something that I carry around in life, and that's something that I really want to be passed down. And I'm very big about helpful communities and making sure that people help each other, because the biggest thing is people are scared to try new things, and it's scary, it really is, but it's something that means a lot to me. And I've definitely seen a lot of improvement of people helping each other, and especially in this Pathos community, so many people are willing to help people teach how to edit, teach how to like stream properly, like what times to stream, helping people get on schedule, showing up to their streams and supporting them, and being active in their chats. And that's something that I pride myself, and that's probably my biggest goal in life, is to help people realize that like no matter what you think, or how upset you are, or how down you get put down, that there's always a way to climb out. And I struggle with it a lot, especially I am bipolar, and it is something that means a lot to me. And mental health is no joke. And I just want to make sure that people that I care about and the people in our community understand that, and do their best to help one another and make our community grow even farther than it already has. So the next question is, if you were on a desert island and you could only have three items, what do you have? Now this is hard because like if we're not talking internet and power, obviously I'd bring my computer so I had something to do, but I'd probably for sure bring a knife. That'd be number one. You need something to cut things open, coconuts, cut some trees, something. Little survivability, little stability. Um, I'd probably bring a flare gun, because I don't want to be on a desert island for the rest of my life, and no matter what I bring, I'm gonna be running short on something. So that, and then probably one of those ocean straws, the ones that you can like sip in the ocean, and it like clears the water out for you, so you can have fresh water. That's probably the most important thing, honestly, because like you ain't getting nowhere without fresh water, and you'll get sick drinking the ocean water. So it's honestly my big thing. So next, who is your biggest inspiration? Now, my biggest inspiration actually, it's kind of hard to pinpoint, because my thing is I move very quickly on things I do. So like I'll be interested in one thing, and I'll learn a lot about it, and like I'll have the facts for it, but like after that I'm done with it. But I guess like with most of my life I've been playing Call of Duty competitively, so I guess my biggest inspiration was apathy. Apathy always, like back in AW, was kind of looked at as like a good player and like a pro player, but he was still like not considered like up there and like the upper scale pros like Aegis, Crimsix. And I think in BO3 with that Envy team, they had a lot of doubts, especially with Optic and all the other good teams like Elevate running at that time, Splice and stuff like that. And I think Apathy really did his part in that, and it really showed me that like even though he's not the top slayer like John was back then, that he still like had a role in it, and even though he wasn't dropping crazy kills, and like he was doing all the dirty work on the stuff and on the map, and that meant a lot to me. And he was a winner at heart. And I met him actually at Anaheim one of the years I competed, and one of the coolest guys I've ever met. Super cool guy. I talk to him still a couple times every now and then. Really, he put a big impact on my life, and kind of showed me that no matter like how people look at you in the competitive scene, that you can always do your part, and no matter what, still be a fierce competitor at the end of the day. And then one of the last questions: why did you decide to join Pathos? Now, Pathos was originally, I heard about it back in like 2017, back in IW. and never knew much about it, and kind of like that. And then Tommy and Peyton, they both came to me and offered me a position, and I decided to take it because I've been friends with Tommy and Peyton for years, and both of them have extreme passion for the game and extreme passion for esports in general, are willing to try to make what they want to do like a full-time job or a side business on the side, and they really have a good grasp of where to go. And I think with my business background from going to school and all the exams and stuff I've taken and all my completionist stuff, I felt like I could help them, pursue their dreams a little bit and put some of my effort into there. And being here so far the last couple months has it's been a roller coaster because I mean obviously being a smaller org at the moment, it has its ups and downs, but the three guys, nothing but love for them and everything that they've done and to help me especially figure my way out into like the GM side and actually help me kind of build a little resume and keeping me in line and making sure I'm doing my job is something I appreciate a lot. And both of them are extremely good owners. I'm super excited that like I'm working with them all the time and talking to them all the time. They're very communicative. They care, and it's just a very comfortable environment. And I mean, it has the same thing with our players. A lot of our streamers are very nice people and have some very high quality streams that have the potential to be something and do something with their lives in the streaming side and want to do and know that they have things that they need to learn and do and understand that it's not going to be a quick success. And that means a lot to me, and that shows that they care about what they want to do, and that shows that they're here to be here and they're not here just for a logo and for a home. They want to be here. They're engaged in the community. They help us on the management side, even if they don't really need to. They help. They'll do whatever they can for their input. With our videos, they're very supportive about making sure that they give their content out, sharing their streams to everybody, being active, and it's a big community, and that's something that means a lot to me. And I have nothing but respect for everybody in Pathos. And then another question. Now that we just moved off the Pathos one, what is my favorite food? Honestly, my favorite food would either have to be like fried chicken pizza or pretzels. Cause like soft pretzels, you just can't go wrong with soft pretzel and some cheese. Like it's just a go-to fare thing. Where I used to work, that was my lunch almost every day, and it's just you just can't go wrong. You just can't go wrong with it. Lightly salted, just amazing. It's probably my best. So I'd have to say soft pretzels are probably my favorite food. The last question, very interesting one, is who is the best looking in Pathos? Uh, I mean, and I don't want to toot my own horn, but I think I'm an okay looking guy. I think I'm all right. But I'd have to say, nothing wrong with a Navy sailor. You can't go wrong with Tommy. Navy sailor, just natural hunk, just natural hunk. But yeah. So that ends the questions. And I'd like to thank everybody for watching. And make sure you guys stay tuned in the channel. We have some big things coming up. We have some big announcements, especially coming up this month. So it's definitely going to be a crazy month. Make sure you guys hit the like button. And if you guys haven't already, subscribe down below. It just takes a second. You could always change your mind. Just let us know what you guys want to see. If you guys have any ideas, go ahead and leave them in the comment section below. I'd love to hear them. So with that said, my name is Joseph. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day.